Android. There's a great the program I like to use is called UCut. It's totally free and it doesn't watermark it. So in fact, I'm probably going to get the probably going to pay. It's not that much, you know. I mean, really, a lot of these apps, 10, $15 for the year or for a lifetime. You might as well just do it. You get a lot more features, but you can start off with just using it. It's called UCut, Youcut. It'll be in the notes when I send those out. So go down there, tap the link, and or if you don't, if you're listening later on YouTube, it's just Jim Kellner .info/hypnotist. Hypnotist. Yeah, just go to there, and I will send that to you. I also like KindMaster, and I think it's a little bit more full-featured, but it does leave a watermark unless you're paying for it. That's all. KindMaster, KINEMASTER. iPhone. Boy, if you got an iPhone, you got no excuse. You got no excuse. Why? iMovie. It's free with all Apple products. So if you've got an iPhone, you've got a Mac, you've got iPad, iMovie. It's a no-brainer. I'll tell you though. Well, okay, it's a no-brainer to begin with. That's what I've been using for years, and I'm done with it. I am looking at some new software because it's boring. It doesn't have many features, and it's really it's rigid. You can't even move titles around. It's really I'm taking it up to the next level, just like you. You know, you're acclimating. I've acclimated myself to this level. Now I'm going to the next level. But you don't have to. You don't have to start with that. But so iMovie is a great choice just to get started. You can do basic cuts. You can add some music in, that kind of thing. So I definitely recommend just using it. It's pretty easy to use. The other choice though is there's one called InShot, and I played around with it, and it's really cool. I mean, it's great. It's it'll and really you can add music. A lot of these apps will have music already built in that you can choose from at no cost. You can, I mean, just really great stuff. If you're using Mac, again, you've got iMovie available, so you can use that. Please don't go out and spend a bunch of money on, Adobe Premiere or something. I had Adobe Premiere and I almost lost my mind because this is when I first started editing videos. It was overwhelming. I couldn't do it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with video, I'll tell you, it's one of the other things that you can do is go get on TikTok. I know everybody, all the older folks likes to badmouth TikTok. Go on TikTok, make some videos. I actually got a client out of it. I got a spoken client from TikTok. I didn't think that was going to happen, but I did. Because the great thing about TikTok is it's 1 minute long. You can do something short, something quick. You can say, whatever. My gratitude challenge for the day. Think of 3 things you're grateful for. Start right now. Boom. They've got a lot of fun filters on there. So if you don't like to be seen, and I'll be honest with you, I've gained some weight since this whole damn pandemic started. I started off really strong. I was really kicking butt, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I started packing it on. So honestly, getting on videos some days, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to see my fat face. Look at that. I don't want to see it, but I do it anyway because it's important. Or I go on and I do. There was a day the other day. I was like, I just don't feel like being on camera. I made a quick little video, and I'll send an example of it. It's and I'll put one in the group too. It was I think 30 seconds long. I just used some stock footage, some royalty-free stock footage, royalty-free stock music, and it took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something to put this thing together, and just threw it up, and put some hashtags and that kind of thing. So go over and check out TikTok, because the other thing too is you can download those videos that you make on TikTok and then just re-upload them to YouTube or Facebook. And YouTube, Scott was just talking about this. Sent me a message today. He's just started doing some YouTube Shorts, and because YouTube is really into YouTube Shorts right now. That's under a minute, videos that are under a minute, which TikTok videos are, and so they're really pushing that. So if you start uploading some short ones, which is probably more reasonable for you to do, frankly, at this stage, then it might even end up on the homepage or go viral, and who knows. But at least but you don't have to feel like you've got to do 10, 20, 30 minutes if that's not where you're at. You're not there yet. Don't go try lifting 1,000 pounds right now. Go lift 5 pounds. Go lift 10 pounds. Let's see. Also, you could use Snapchat. Oh, the other thing about TikTok is they've got some filters on there. They can make you look prettier. You can make you look like you're an alien or something. So if you really hate seeing your face on camera, use one of those apps. Use an app like that. The other thing is too is you'll get used to it. I remember back in high school, it was the first time I heard my recorded voice. I hated it. I hated it for years. And now I'm like, oh, I got a pretty good voice. It took me years to get there. A lot of that is the self-esteem work that I've done, but a lot of it also is just over time. I hated seeing myself on video. Now I'm like, whatever. It looks okay. Whatever. For Windows, I use a program literally called Video Editor. That's it. I'll put the link in. It's free. You can download it. It's very basic, very, very basic. But you can put some titles in. And when I say titles, I mean like letters. So you could put the title. You could put your website, that kind of stuff. Very easy. One thing I will say is, you probably do want to put a little bit of thought into the background. I didn't used to put a whole lot of thought into the background. It looks like, what the heck? Do I got some kind of a cord hanging out? I think I have a cord hanging out in my background. But now I just put something, makes it look a little more pleasant so that it's appealing to the eye. Now here's another little tip for you, a little secret. Are you ready for my secret? You've heard of green screens, right? Okay, so you can get a green screen. I got a green screen. Here's the thing though. If you go into Zoom and pick virtual background, and you can choose one of the ones that they have. I wouldn't, because those are overdone. There's only like 3 of them and everybody uses them. But go to a stock photo place. I like to use Pixabay, and I'll talk more all about that finding stock video, those kind of things for free in the Launch Your Hypnosis Career Workshop. So if you take that, you're going to find out a whole lot about that. Totally free, attribution required sometimes, that's all. That just means saying who it's from. But you go in there and you go to Pixabay, you download a picture, you go to Canva. That's something else you'll learn about later. I can't go to it right now, but go into Canva, make it look prettier or something, and then upload it onto Zoom. And here's the thing, you don't have to have a meeting to do a Zoom recording, okay? So you can upload a virtual background. It can be video even. I've used, I and G-Ray both have used this really cool ocean background, and you press record, you do your video, and then you can download it. Boom, you've got a beautiful background. Lighting is important. I would, if you're gonna spend any money on stuff, I would spend money on audio and some lighting. I'm using the Neener, N-E-E, I think that's what it is, Neener ring light, 14-inch, 17-inch, I can't remember. I'll include that too. I'm gonna include everything that I use, everything that I think in the email. So so I would do a little bit of work on lighting, and I could, as you can see, I've got a shadow back there. I could do a better job. I've also got a couple of fill lights going on too. Again, you don't have to be there yet. You could just be in a well-lit living room, or you could be outside. Natural lighting is beautiful. And actually, I'll tell you that some of the research shows that some people actually prefer the non-polished stuff. So if they see this really fancy video, they're like, just another whatever. But if they see like a real person, and they see you make a mistake, that you mispronounce something, or you stumble over your words, it makes you more like them. And time and time again, I've found when I try to portray myself as, I never do this, but when I should say, I never try to show myself as I'm this, blah, 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 great, awesome, have all my problems solved. I never do that, but I don't always focus on just letting people know I'm human. One of the best posts that I ever got was one where I talked about a drinking issue I had when I was a teenager, and I got so much response from that. I even had people, messaging me. How do you do your social media? How do you get so much engagement? That's something that I've learned over the years, and I can help you with that. So you don't be polished. Just don't. If you're shy, don't worry about it. I just talked about that little short video I made. I also have made longer ones. I took some stock video and stitched it all together for 25 minutes and did just my voice. And it's just me. And if you go to my YouTube channel, Jim Kellner, youtube.com/YouTube, you can look through, just see the variety that I do. And again, I'm not doing great. One of my best videos recently, 300 views, was this one that was ugly. I mean, it was terrible. I was in this coffee shop. It was late at night. And I've been trying to do this video challenge. One of my friends challenged me to do a video a day for 100 days. And so I'm sitting there. I went on TikTok. I used one of their funny filters. And I just talked about an easy meditation. It's about a minute long, I think. And it looks awful. Believe me, people, it looks awful. 300 views. What the hell? 300 views. You don't have to be perfect yet. So if you're shy, use some stock video. And you can find that, just Google royalty free, or just I can't remember exactly right offhand. It's something like anyway, Pixabay. You'll find some over at Pixabay, Pixabay. And if you're afraid to put yourself out there, so here's one of the things that troubles me too, is so many hypnotists talk about, well, I'm afraid to put myself out there. I'm shy, or I'm afraid people are going to say this and that. And again, this video is for everybody. If you're an entrepreneur, you don't have the same tools that we have maybe. But if you're a hypnotist, you got no excuse, guys. Seriously, you have no excuse for letting that kind of BS get in your way. You're a hypnotist, for God's sakes. How can you, so I'm going to rant for a second, but how can you advertise yourself as a hypnotist, tell somebody else that you can help them when you won't even help yourself? Have you even tried? Now, if you've tried and it wasn't successful, that's something different. But I want to ask you, have you worked with another hypnotist? Have you recorded something for yourself? If you haven't, you need to do that right now. Do that tonight. That's your first task. Back when I started, when I first started doing shows, I had somebody else record a session for me, and then later on I did my own. When I was having trouble asking for the sale, so to speak, we don't call it the sale because we're just giving the information. They get to choose it. Whatever. It's a sale. When you get a client, it's a sale. I was having some trouble, with the ask on that. Do you want to sign up? If you want to sign up, give me a call. Doesn't work. I made myself a video, or not a video, a recording about that. So please, don't let that get in your way. Please don't. Killing me with that. Okay, now I want to, so if you're overwhelmed, make those short videos. Let's kick this thing off, okay? 1 week from today. If you're watching this later, do it on your own. Do your own 7-day challenge or whatever. Do 1 minute, do 3 minutes, whatever's easiest. I've got a monitor here that I'll put notes on sometimes, bullet points. You can do a script if you want to. Open up your app, your favorite note app, or Google Docs, and talk to your phone. Hello, I'm Jim Kellner, and I'm going to be talking today about these things, and this is what you're going to learn by watching this video and this kind of thing. And then just kind of look over there and read it. And don't worry if you suck at first. You're going to suck. I'm sorry. You are. You just are. Get over it. Get over yourself. We all sucked at first. Okay? So, thank you for watching. Now I'm going to bring on some guests, if I can figure out how to do it. And now if you're watching later, sorry, you will not be getting a guest. This is on the 31st. Let's see if I can, why can't I? Well, this is irritating. It said that I could invite people. See, I should have practiced ahead of time, right? I know I'm losing a bunch of you. Hey, just as a reminder, I know a bunch of you are going to jump off here because I'm fumbling around with stuff. It'll only take me a minute, I hope, or I'll just end. But please go grab the link there, the MailChimp link, or jimkellner.info/hypnotist, and also check out the workshop. Really, I'm starting on the 15th, November 15th. You got 8 or 10 weeks. You're going to be ready for the first of the year. You're going to start getting some clients in. You're almost surely going to get a few clients that will easily pay for your admission, so to speak. $500. If you're another entrepreneur, it'll work for you too. Guys, I am so damn sorry. What I would like to invite is, I do not know why it said that I could. It said I could do it. It said I could invite people on, but I can't. So I did tell some folks to be ready. Maybe someone's texting me right now. No, to tell me. Oh, this is so irritating. All right, so I apologize. I'm going to just invite. So if so, folks, I know like I invited Scott and G Ray and a few of you to jump on with me and give your stuff. I'm not finding it now. It said I could do it, but I can't seem to figure it out. So please, will you do me a favor and just do your own live video or just a video? Please, do something for the group. Let people know. And once you have something up on YouTube, I will put a link to it so people can find it when I email folks. So real quick, I'll tell you though what Scott has been doing. He's just started on YouTube doing videos. He's using some really cool animations, and he's doing some sounds, some music, and that kind of a thing. And shoot, I just don't know why I won't do it. Okay. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I went longer than I expected. Always do, but at least I didn't go as long as I could have. All right. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them in the comments. I'll be looking at those later, and I will answer your questions as I can. If you're watching on YouTube, please, again, hit the subscribe button. And just thanks so much for watching. Take care. Be well. Be awesome.